As you know, Shriners Hospitals for Children has an endowment fund that helps ensure our ability to continue providing life-changing care to children with specific medical needs. Our 22 locations depend on the endowment fund to help them care for more than 100,000 children annually, regardless of their family's ability to pay for services. But did you know our endowment fund includes more than marketable securities? Did you know Shriners Hospitals for Children owns assets valued in excess of $250 million that are comprised of farms, ranches, timber, mineral assets, and even water rights that all produce income for our healthcare system? After you've seen our report, you may feel a new and special sense of pride and purpose the next time you visit a farm, consume certain foods, or consider the oil, gas, or water you use every day. Our farms and mineral assets are important in their own right because of the food and energy they provide. They are also important to our endowment fund and healthcare system. Shriners Hospitals for Children have been accepting property in kind since the 1930s, including land, residences, commercial property, and agricultural and mineral property. These bequeathed and donated properties become part of the endowment fund of Shriners Hospitals for Children and, as investment property, are managed by professional farm management companies and headquarters staff under the direction of the Investment Committee and the Real Estate and Natural Resources Subcommittee of the Investment Committee. Today, we want to share information on our agricultural and mineral assets, the vast majority of which are located in the United States, although some are located in Canada. We want to show you how we're working responsibly with these assets in order to enhance and improve their long-term sustainability and value. Farms are typically leased to a local farmer, and Shriners Hospitals for Children obtains either a percentage of the crop harvested or a cash lease, which the farmer pays us for the opportunity to farm and make a living. Shriners Hospitals for Children is one of the few nonprofit organizations that retains and operates farms in support of its mission. In the case of mineral interests, they are leased to oil, gas, or mine development companies who pay Shriners Hospitals for Children a royalty on the product produced. Here's a graphic showing our farmland, which is considerable. Let's take a more detailed look at some of our farming operations. Here, we can see one of our wheat farms under harvest in Columbia County, Washington, eastern Washington. This farm was bequeathed to Shriners Hospitals for Children in 1986. It has been continuously farmed for our benefit since that time. It's one of 17 farms in the Pacific Northwest producing wheat. This particular farm mainly produces wheat, but recently the tenant began growing some garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas, to enhance the cash yield on the farm. Garbanzo beans are ground, processed, and sold as hummus, which is very popular these days. Total acreage farmed by Shriners Hospitals for Children in this area is almost 13,000 acres. Wheat, grown in eastern Washington state, will, upon harvest, go through the regional cooperatives that ship via the Columbia River. Soft white wheat will be almost exclusively channeled through the port of Portland, Oregon, and be delivered to countries in the Pacific Rim and the Far East. Most of this wheat will find its way into such products as noodles in the Asian markets, breads, and other ethnic foods. Red wheat, hard white, and other varieties that are better for grinding and milling will become breads of all types. This is a 165-acre walnut orchard we own in Tulare County, California. The land was bequeathed to us in 1983 and has been continually farmed to benefit our mission to help children since that time. All walnuts are purchased by Diamond Foods. We also own a 796-acre lettuce farm in the Salinas Valley of Monterey County, California that provides lettuce to consumers throughout the United States. The Salinas Valley was the site of John Steinbeck's famous novel East of Eden, and it also is often called the salad bowl of the world. This farm, bequeathed to us in 1972, has provided a solid anchor of value and income to the organization since that time. Although we call this farm our lettuce farm, in addition to varieties of lettuce, it also produces broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, leeks, and artichokes. The produce is grown and direct harvested, many times straight into the box, bag, or carton in which the produce will be delivered to the supermarket. All of this produce is handled by a third-party distribution system and has destinations with well-known retail partners. In addition to wheat, walnuts, and vegetables, we own in excess of 12,000 acres of corn and soybean farms in the Midwest. These farms are mostly located in the heart of the breadbasket of the United States and are among the most productive farms in the nation. The productivity is a combination of the quality of the land and the quality of the tenants who steward the land for our direct benefit. The importance of corn and soybeans to our nation and the world cannot be understated, and we participate in the growing of these important foods. Ranches, grazing land, have a role in supporting our system as well. In 2013, we had just over 4,500 acres of grazing land in beneficial use, mainly in Colorado and Wyoming. In 2014, as a result of a gracious bequest, we now own an additional 26,000 acres of grazing land in Texas. This Texas acreage is divided among 4 separate ranches, ranging in size from 2,321 acres to 10,891 acres. We also own 3,495 acres of timberland in Alabama and Mississippi. The timber is harvested for pulp products, as well as dimension lumber and poles. Following harvest, the land is prepped and replanting of longleaf pine or loblolly pine is undertaken, a further indication of our commitment to responsible farming and sustainability of the land. Royalties from oil and gas have been an important source of income for us since the 1950s. Originally, the income initiated from bequeathed properties located in the Permian Basin of West Texas and the major oil fields of East Texas and Louisiana. Today, Shriners Hospitals for Children receives royalties from 1,179 oil and gas producing properties across the United States. In addition, with new drilling and production methods and technology available to us, old oil fields and new oil fields alike enhance our income. We are benefiting from production in all currently active major areas, including the Bakken Shale in North Dakota, the Barnett Shale in Texas, the Eagle Ford Shale in Texas, and the Marcellus Shale in Pennsylvania. In addition to oil and gas, Shriners Hospitals for Children has mineral interests related to coal, iron, silver, gold, and other precious metals. This includes 27 patented mining claims in Clear Creek County, Colorado. Shriners Hospitals for Children holds perfected water rights in excess of 66 billion gallons in groundwater in Colorado and interest in surface water throughout the western United States. These water interests not only provide independent value, they also create added value for farming operations. These additional types of mineral interests and water rights were also bequeathed to us. The Investment Committee has oversight of Shriners Hospitals for Children's Endowment Fund, including real estate assets. As part of this oversight, committee members make on-site visits to get a first-hand view of the assets and promote our relationship with individual farmers. This photo was taken at the 2013 farm tour to the Pacific Northwest. Thanks to signs like this one, we've received additional bequests and donations of farms. As you can see, the assets of Shriners Hospitals for Children are many and diverse, and require care and attention to thrive and grow, much like the patients we care for. Protecting our assets and developing them responsibly with a concern for long-term sustainability will help us to continue our mission of bringing hope and healing to the children we care for at Shriners Hospitals for Children.